From ClashDaily.com, Sasha Obama praises scandal-free father. Internet immediately takes her truth to town. She was pretty proud of her old man. It didn't take long for people to set her straight. She got mocked badly. One quick aside before we get into it with social media, it's sometimes hard to tell the difference between an authentic personality and a proxy fan or parody account. Is this one really Sasha or someone just hijacking her name, giving credibility to the account being legit? The photos of Obama and the intensely partisan pro-Dem anti-Trump theme of the page. On the sketchy side, it's politics only, nothing else, and the Twitter account that's supposedly connected to it is a dud. Could it be a secondary account, or could the Twitter just not be used? Maybe, but we're guessing it's not actually hers because unlike some of the credible news sources, we actually care about our reputation. That's the full disclosure. We'll leave it to you to make your own mind if she's real or Memorex. And now back to the story. Here's what the account posted on social media. 8 years, no scandals, no drugs, no mistresses, no impeachment hearings, no nothing. The first family personifies grace and class. Share if you already missed this great man. 8 years, no scandals, no drugs. Yeah, okay. It's hardly an original idea. Obama himself made the same outlandish claim. Fox News at POTUS. I'm extremely proud of the fact that over 8 years we have not had the kinds of scandals that have plagued other administrations. Related. Here are some of the responses. Thomas Drake, no scandals. Are you living in a cave? Solyndra, Benghazi, IRS targeting conservatives, Fast and Furious, and of course, we're yet to uncover the spying on citizens in the Trump transition team. That's just a few, all worthy of impeachment. But, of course, you would never acknowledge any of it. Like, show more reactions. Okay. Ramona Austin's Monty Johnson, he and Hillary stood on the tarmac among caskets holding dead Americans and their devastated families and continued to tell lies about a video which was also in an email to Chelsea Clinton as the granddaughter, daughter, and wife of combat veterans from World War I, World War II, Korea, and Vietnam. That is unforgivable, cruel, and morally apprehensible. One mother only had one child and is now alone and ridiculed and lied to by those who caused it in an attempt to cover an arms agreement. They will be judged and face the consequences one day, and the corrupt media and money will have no influence. There are none so blind as those who will not see. Like, show, and depth. Yeah, that's an issue. So was all that race baiting. He couldn't even go to a police funeral without screaming racism. Greg Elliff, I wouldn't call increasing our national debt more than every other U.S. president combined nothing. It wouldn't call starting 3 wars and destroying 2 countries nothing. It wouldn't call taking race relations back 50 years nothing. I wouldn't call crippling our healthcare system and our military nothing. He accomplished something, all right. Let's just hope that some of it can be fixed and that the Oval Office never has another man as unqualified to sit behind that desk as Obama was. Wow. Oh, and did you know they lived in a house built by slaves? Michelle may have mentioned that a few dozen times. There was even some playful banter tucked in there. Ralph Langer, Hillary would have finished the job. So true. If Hillary could finish a job, Bill wouldn't have needed Monica Lewinsky. Ouch. But back to the scandals. Greg Elliff, and yet another tolerant liberal who doesn't know her facts but loves calling people names. Obama started the Libyan war, and now Libya is in ruins. Obama started the Syrian war, and Obama started the Egyptian revolution, which handed control of their government over to the Muslim Brotherhood. Luckily, they were able to take back control of their own country. Obama is still listed as a war criminal in Egypt and isn't allowed into their country. Why don't you try watching something other than MSNBC? Screaming at the Sky, if you're wondering about that statement, Screaming at the Sky was an actual liberal protest. No, really, we couldn't even make something that dumb up. Beth Alor Lear Gregg, he also killed 117 civilians with drone strikes. This isn't a scandal so much as an assessment of his moral failings, Bill Yarborough. No respect, no honor, no patriotism, no common sense, no leadership skills, but plenty of chaos and just an all-around butthole. Okay, and those comments barely scratched the surface of our list, a list that was compiled before we knew Russia was trying to bribe its way into gaining access to uranium. That was also before we saw this headline, Justice Department admits IRS wrongdoing, agrees to $3.5 million settlement with Tea Party groups. Pretty weird considering Obama was scandal-free, quote. What about the tarmac meeting that even Comey has issues with? Hey, Pavlov, any of these ringing a bell? Does it take special classes for liberal hacks to become this dumb? One thing that increasingly unites men and women, we can both agree that liberals are losing their ever-loving minds. Now there's a shirt that says just that, conveniently available in both ladies, liberalism is a mental disorder, and men's version. Either liberals just don't get it, or they are sick in the head, probably both. Think about it. They want to have all of the blessings that come with living in a capitalist society, such as modern medicine and technology, but they believe in socialism, which stifles innovation and progress. They want to be protected by the police and the military, but they attack and criticize the men and women who protect us. They call conservatives racist, but it's their own identity politics that have created race problems in the first place. After all, Democrats were the party of slavery. They attacked hunters, but have no problem wearing leather shoes or owning cars with leather upholstery. And of course, they believe guns kill people, not the people that pull the trigger. Well, here's a shirt that sums it up perfectly. Liberalism is a mental disorder. And the best part, this shirt is made in the USA, printed in the USA, on an American-made t-shirt press. Ladies, get yours here. Bros, click here instead. Does your grandpa go off on paltry politicians, whether they be Democrats or Republicans? Does he get misty-eyed when he talks about God and country and America's future? And have you ever heard him scream, "Aw, hell no," when Rosie O'Donnell starts yapping on television? If you answered yes to one or all of the above, then your Gramps will love Doug Giles' latest book, My Grandpa is a Patriotic Badass. Don't be fooled by the title. This ain't just for Grandpa. The snowflake generation and the rest of America needs a good old dose of Grandpa wisdom, especially if that Grandpa is Doug Giles. You'll love My Grandpa is a Patriotic Badass just as much as Grandpa will. Share if you enjoyed watching Obama's legacy getting the pounding it so richly deserves. So true. So true. It is a mental disorder. Yeah, they want to bring us back. And I like the part where he brought us back 50 years. That was really great. Yeah. We liquidated assets that might raise questions before taking office. Yeah, he doubled the debt. Yeah, it's something to be proud of. Yeah, Sasha. Yeah, go right ahead and say that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.